In a world where everyone wants to shine, where success is mandatory, and being average is almost a crime, here's a radical proposal. What if we gave up? But with style. Today on 277 Broadcast, we're going to teach you how to fail, with narrative, with technique, with legacy. Because if success became a formula, then failure can become an art. Mediocrity gets a bad rap. It's always shown as the result of laziness, fear, or lack of ambition. But no one tells you this. Being mediocre takes effort. Not just anyone can live their whole life invisible. Not just anyone can maintain a grey life without pulling the trigger. Not just anyone survives in a world that demands excellence. So if you're right there in the middle of it all, not too happy, not too sad, not rich, not poor, not ugly, not hot, not a winner, not a loser, congratulations, my friend. You're the bone marrow of society, the secret soul of the planet, the philosophy of doing nothing, but intentionally. Here at the International School of Applied Failing, we've got a few core tips for ruining your life with no regrets. Don't try to stand out. Normal still pays the rent. Forget personal branding. Your name doesn't need a logo. It can just be your name. Ignore LinkedIn mantras. Surround yourself with winners sounds nice, until the winners realize you're a useless wreck with anxiety. Don't chase your potential. Your future self is probably tired too. Say no to anything that feels successful but boring. A bored soul is more dangerous than a broke one. Let's build the church of proud mediocres. Enough guilt, enough purpose chasing, enough climbing, enough competing for impact. Let's start a new religion. The consciously failed, the lucid ones, the players who quit the game. Let's create new institutions, the League of Bad Poets, the foundation for sustainable self-deception. Mere airlines, we fly, kind of. Drinks that barely refresh, nerve-proof bulletproof vests, and of course the MBA in wasting time. With a double degree in strategic procrastination and financial cynicism. Want to inspire others to never be inspired again? Perfect. Here's your speech. Hi, I'm Julio. I didn't finish college. I abandoned 4 projects. I sleep 8 hours and don't care about waking up early. And even though I've achieved nothing, I'm free. Because I'm not trapped in the rat race. Because my life isn't measured in achievements, but in not losing my soul for likes. Applause, tears, new guru unlocked. Now you're selling conscious demotivation courses on Zoom. Success again, but this time, just to mess with the whole idea. Maybe failure isn't the problem. The problem is doing it wrong. Without style, without rebellion, without narrative. If you're going to be average anyway, let it be with sarcasm, with intention, with pleasure. Not all of us can be Steve Jobs, but we can all be the fun side character with a cool backstory. And that, my friend, is legacy too. Subscribe to 277 Broadcast, the only podcast that celebrates your mediocrity. Not because you can't do more, but because maybe you don't need to. And remember, in a world where everyone wants to be a star, the truly free ones hide in the shadows, eating cereal with skim milk, watching mediocre shows without guilt. See you in the last episode of this series. Confessing You're an Idiot, the last form of freedom. A final meditation for those who no longer want to climb. Just sit and watch the world burn while listening to jazz and refusing to network.